4:15 it is. So now what I'm going to do is just refresh.
Robin Hood Gold members get an IRA transfer boost.
That's crazy loud.
Oh, Pulp Alley Live.
Check, check, check.
Oh, Pulp Alley Live.
Check, check, check. All right, we are live. So that'll give you the big screen there. You can kind of watch and make sure we're on something interesting, I guess. Camera 4 is that little phone. So if we're not giving you a good view of something, you can say, move the camera or something like that. Or you can even get up and kind of move the camera where you want it to be. Dave, since you're the director, we're going to place 4 blips out there.
Okay.
Here you go. One for Vu.
And not within 6 inches of edge or 6 inches of another.
Of a friendly.
Friendly.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That's not right.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, put it over here. All right.
Another one?
Yep.
Within 6 inches. Put one over here.
Okay.
On this side of the car.
All right.
Oh. Oh, I can put it on the roof.
Uh-huh. Take the stick. Put one over here by the bicycle. Might be a little close there. Set it behind the truck. Still too close. Put it on the sidewalk over here. Okay. So that gets us to the 4 plot points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just to pretty them up a little bit, we'll set some folks out there. Let's see. Over here by the black sedan, of course, that'll be a none. And then over here by the I think that's going to be a photographer down there. Photographer there to get a picture. Mechanic fellow, I think we'll put him over here, doing some work on his truck. And then I have one more to do. What are we going to make that one? Hey, everybody. This is Dave and Carol here at Pulp Alley. We're playing a live game today. It's, what is this, a Friday? A Friday afternoon here in beautiful Perilous Island, Oklahoma. And we'll have a gal back here, whatever. Okay. All right, so that puts us to there. We're going to do the hit scenario again. I really enjoyed this scenario. I want to play it again. And Dave said he didn't think he'd ever actually played it, so we're going to give it a whirl. We haven't drawn cards yet, have we?
Mm-mm.
All right. Carol, as a neutral observer, you want to shuffle that up for us? And then give Dave 3 and give Dave 4. I guess I'll take 3 as well. 3 and 3.
3 and 3. And I get to look at your cards.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. You get to look at my cards.
Right.
That was the random event. Oh, I didn't roll for my free fella.
You didn't.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is a scout. That means he has. It's level 1.
Okay.
He's got 2 dice in dodge, and 1 dice in everything else. And we're gonna do. Oh, let's see. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be this kid. It's gonna be this kid, right? No, this one. Yeah, this is my scout. Check this guy out. Check this guy out here. Got my little scout out there.
Should change the camera.
Oh, yeah, it'll be about an 8-second delay. Let's see. So I'm gonna put him. I think I'll put him over there with Winter. Yeah, I'll put him back over here with Winter. He's chatting. Hey, what you doing? Hey, hey, what you doing? Hey. As you do. All right, did we deal out cards?
Yes.
All right, Dave,
Okay.
you can look at my cards. I got to
All right.
stay down, and I'm all right in a stumble.
Okay.
Wow, that's some beef.
What did I get? I don't even know what I got. Let's see. Out of ammo, sidestep, and a danger.
Okay. All right. Then we're starting turn number 1. This is only a 6-turn scenario, and his goal is to get them off of the table. The Mickey Delacroix is running for city council, and he's right. Oh, he starts there.
Oh, starts there.
He starts
Oh, well,
on
let's move this guy
contact
over
with
here.
the edge.
All right.
In contact. Not out there, my sir.
I
Okay.
thought it was going to be easy.
So I know. Keep trying to squeeze in a few extra inches.
That's right.
So as we start turn number 1, David Carroll drove all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico, to come over here and play with us today. So actually, probably for a few days, unless he wins today, in which case he'll be banned. He'll have a lifetime ban. So he has to let me win. That's already agreed. So, so really awesome. So we're going to try to do some live games just scattered all along. Damian Larson, awesome. So Newt Pond skipper, Sean Hudson. So hopefully by the end of April, we're going to make an announcement as far as where our new, where the location we're going to do Pulpalooza 2025. And we hope, no matter where we do it, we hope as many folks as possible will come join us. It's a fun time, a weekend of fun gaming. Dave is starting off as director. He's playing a league of his own design. We'll put the camera down there so you guys could kind of see some of it. They're basically like FBI agents. Yep. Is what the story behind them is.
Three FBI agents, 2 FBI agents. That's the regular league, and then J. Edgar. So
the pooch.
Yeah. So it's a leader and 2 sidekicks, and then the call to arms.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled, and I got a level 2 brawler and a level 1 shooter.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, Dave. Who's gonna activate first? Start of this turn.
Go ahead and go.
Okay. Got to get a longer measuring device here. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's put some pressure on that side over there. I think I'm going to activate Spring. Do you have a card you'd like to play?
Spring? Which one is Spring?
She's right here.
Okay.
You're looking at her stats? Is that what you want to know?
She is... Okay.
Dodgy and shooty.
Dodgy and shooty. No, I'm not going to play anything with her.
I'm going to run. I'm going to run around here. And I think I'm going to run to... I'm going through the building, my lad.
Oh, look at that.
I wonder if that is... I don't know if that is a run. Maybe that might... Yeah, it probably is a run. Yeah. I'm going to move about 9 inches. I'm going to move up to this front window, and I'm going to shoot at that pooch.
Shoot at the pooch.
Pop, pop, pop.
Okay. I will dodge.
I suspected as much. I did not expect return fire from the pooch. All right. I'm going to have 3 die 6. I ran, but I'm in short range. Here's my 3 die 6. I got a 6. See if you can dodge a 6. Dodged it.
Yes.
All right. Successful dodge. And would you like me to continue activating?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take my inch, Dave, and move just back a little bit.
Okay. I'll take my 12-inch run. I'm going to activate her. Would you like a card?
And who is that?
That is Autumn.
That is Autumn. Let's see. Autumn. Oh, goodness gracious. We'll play Danger.
All right. Flip that card for me. A random card off the top of the deck will give us a peril. It is 1 with finesse. She only has 1 die 6 in finesse. I'll try it. Bam! Failed. Take the hit. Bam! She's okay. But that will end her activation, nonetheless. All right. Who's next?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to activate Winter.
Okay.
Any cards?
No, go ahead.
Okay. She's going to run up to the sign. No. I think she'll stay back behind the truck, the car. Okay. Want me to go again?
Yep.
Activate my little follower fellow. He'll run up to the sign.
Oh.
Okay. So, knocked my lamp down. So little follower fellow, Winter.
Okay.
You want me to go again?
Yes.
Over here, I have Summer and Golgo. Are the last 2 that I have. I'm going to activate Golgo. You mean cards to play?
No.
Okay. I'm going to have her run to... This is your sidekick and this is your leader?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to have her run to the truck. I don't think I can really see anybody from there. Yeah. All right. So she's done there. Could put her into hiding. I just want to scoot back, make sure I'm using that truck for some cover. You know what? Probably be better if I just set her behind the post. That would make it a little more obvious. I'm not gonna put her into hiding. I'm just gonna run her around there.
Okay.
All right, I got one last character to move. You want me to go ahead and activate him?
Yes.
This will be my last character. Interesting. You have any cards to play?
No.
All right. She's going to go jump on that plot point. And that's going to be the end of all of my activations. So you are up, sir.
Who is that? Is that Summer?
That is Summer.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'm going to activate.
Who are you
I'm going to activate Agent Ward.
Okay.
Have anything?
I don't think I have anything I want to play on.
Okay. Can I borrow the measuring?
Yes.
Please. Thank you. All right. He's going to move up. Move up to here.
Okay.
He's going to shoot at a...
Uh-oh. All right, she's going to try to dodge.
Okay, so he is...
You're doing so good, Carol. Thank you.
2, 3, 4, and short range.
Okay. I got 3 die. Roll it. Okay, 6.
6, that's it.
Dodged it.
Oh.
All right. You're still going.
All right.
So really dangerous play there, boys and girls, putting her out there. We'll just see how long she can hold it. If anything, it puts a little bit of pressure on that side. You know, maybe a sacrifice play, but it definitely pulls his attention to a specific point, and we'll see if it was a good play or not.
And
you know,
he moves at...
could have easily lost her there. He's going to move at the end of the turn.
Right, okay.
6 inches plus X.
All right.
And that's pretty much guaranteed
Yeah.
for the first turn because nobody's going to be able to get a plot point. So he'll move 6 plus X.
Okay, he'll move up there and he's done.
Okay.
And I'll activate him next.
Okay, I'm not going to play anything.
Okay, all right. And I can ignore him because he's in cover, right?
No.
No, I can't?
No, if he's the nearest, he's the nearest.
He's the nearest? Okay. All right, so he'll go ahead and take a shot at him.
All right. Shooting at my poor little fella. I guess I'll try to... Well, how many dice are you tossing at me?
2d6.
I could shoot back with 1 die 6 here. You know what? I think I'll do it. I'm gonna shoot back at you.
All right.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna say you're in cover too, because you're right up against that car. I'm gonna scooch over just a little bit. All right, you're the active character. Let's see what you got.
And are we within 6 inches?
Oh yeah, should have 2 dice. Huh? I'll have 2 dice at you.
We are. So I have 3.
All right, and that's your little follower guy, right?
Yeah, that's the follower. Nothing.
Double 6s.
Oh. Huh. Huh. That's how it's going to be, huh?
Oops, I forgot to reveal that before I called it.
There's 1.
Cover.
Cover.
Cover, save! Not today. Director. That was the point of shooting back there. Like my whole goal there. Probably I could have had 2 dice on dodge if I just wanted to keep my guy alive. using dodge would have been a better idea there. But the reason I went ahead and shot wasn't because I got 2 dice. The real reason was because I wanted to try and steal this away from him. This is a scenario that being director can play a big part in.
All right, activating J. Edgar.
Okay, where's he going?
Right. Let's see, where's he gonna go? He is gonna go right here.
Okay. And then you still have 1 character left?
Yeah, he's going to move up here. Let me see here.
And that's your leader, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to go ahead and shoot at
Summer.
Summer. Yep. I think she's. Yep.
All right. I'm going to be dodging. I only got 3 die 8. Let's see if you're if I can not dodge you.
Make sure I got the right dice here. Nope.
I see. D8s?
Yeah, D8s.
Okay. D8s coming at her.
Let me make sure. Yeah, D8s.
I'm going to get red D8s. No, go ahead. 6 and double 5s. Good golly, Miss Molly. Trying to dodge a 6 and 2 5s. Dodged 1. Take 2 hits. I think I'm going to do my I'm all right.
All right.
Doggone it. Hold on. Don't rush me, kid. Let me think.
You sure?
You know, the thing is, if I let him win this, he's going to get director back, and then I'm going to be in some problems there. Like right now, if I can hold on to director, I feel like I can. I don't want her getting hurt. I'm gonna play I'm all right. So instead of rolling, I'm going to automatically pass that check.
All right.
So if director wasn't so important, if I really didn't want to be director, I'd probably let that go past. But this is one of those scenarios that on turn 2, being director can really, really matter. So I'm really doing that just to hold on to director. And that's going to end the turn. So we don't have any recovery checks, do we?
Nope.
No recovery checks, and he moves 6 and then plus X. So 6 plus 1 will be 7-inch move.
6.
All right. Well.
That's all for the end of turn?
That is the end of turn.
Okay.
We're pulling a bullet. That is a dangling participle if I ever saw one. Okay. We're going to draw cards. I'll take the first card. It is a just reward. Dave draws and gets a focus. Just reward is not a huge help, but interesting. Could be helpful. Now what do I do? So, what I'm going to do, just kind of trying to play this scenario, this storyline, is that if I could complete, some of these plot points, he's out of 6-inch range. So really, none of his guys will be able to do that one over there. None of it he's within 6. So this would be his one chance, basically, to do a plot point this turn. If I could take that out, that could be pretty huge. So you got to decide how dangerous, you know, you want to play this right here. I think Golgo would have the better chance of doing the plot point. Okay. I'm going to do her. I'm going to activate Golgo. Do you have a card to play?
Nope.
All right. So she's going to move to the far side. No, maybe she should stay back in cover. Yeah. Oh, the yellow dot is the actual plot point, not the model.
Right.
Try to remember that. So she's going to have to come out here. I'm going to come all the way out onto the other side of it, like this. I'm going to come all the way out there. And then I'm going to... And then I'm going to try my plot point. So first thing that happens is I get a peril. You want to draw me a peril there, Carol?
Good one.
One with finesse. She has 3 die 10 and finesse. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Doggone it. Oh, well. We'll just roll forward. So that's passed, and then the plot point is 3 with shoot, finesse, or cunning. I've got 3 die 10 in finesse, and that's going to be all I have. So here's my 3 die 10. Failed with 1, so I got 2 on it. We'll use a couple little blue markers to help remember that. Now what do? Do I go ahead and have Summer try and wrap it up? The other thing that I have to decide on Golgo's turn is whether or not I'm going to put her into hiding. I guess at this point I'm not going to. I guess at this point I will not put her into hiding. Yeah, I won't do it. So I'm going to leave her exposed. And then I think I'm going to... Gotta remember I have a character way over here. Autumn is goofing off. Okay. Can't get to anybody. Maybe she comes around the front. No, she needs to go that way. I think I'm going to risk it here. I'm going to try and have Summer attempt that plot point. So Summer is going to activate. No, that's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. I'm going to ask you to activate somebody.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to ask Dave to activate.
Let's see this.
Who do you want to see? Golgo?
Oh, yeah. Remember what she does. Fade Cobra. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, he's thinking, boys and girls. He's thinking.
I'm thinking. Let's see. Hand me the thing there.
Measuring?
Measuring. Let's see. To there.
Okay.
And he's gonna look back and shoot her.
All right.
So that is Agent Ward. Let's see.
And who are you shooting at?
At her.
Okay, Summer.
I think
Yep.
she's closest, right?
I'd say they're probably about the same distance, so you can
Okay.
pick whoever you want.
All right, so we'll shoot at her.
Go activated. All right, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Not dodging all that. 6, 5, 4, 8. Dodge 3, take 1. Passed it.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to go again.
Okay.
So if I can complete that plot point, the major plot point, that will end the scenario. And for this scenario, I'm not sure, this is called the hit scenario. I'm just going to blather, Dave. You don't
Okay.
listen so much to me, but just
All
you
right.
decide what you're going to do. When the defender, who is Dave in this, cannot attempt the major plot point. He just basically has to escort it and defend it as it crosses the table. Only the attacker can try the major plot point. And if I pass it, if I do the major plot point, that's scenario over.
Right.
So, and the other neat thing about it is that I can actually use my brawl or shoot skill instead of whatever skills are listed on the card when we flip it over. And I had meant to use the adventure deck for this, but since I didn't have it set up and ready to go, I figured we'd just do the old way. Which works just as fine. All right, brother, who's activating?
All right, I guess I'm going to activate
your leader.
Leader, yep.
Okay.
And he is going to move in here.
And brawl with the
Brawl.
Golgo.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of dice are you throwing at me?
D10.
How many?
3.
Okay. I'll dodge you with D10s.
Okay.
5 and 8. 9 and a 6. That
Okay.
will dodge at 5 and an 8. And I will... I'm going to take my inch back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to the other side of my plot point.
Okay.
So I'm going to remain in contact with it, but I'm going to jump to the other side of it.
All right.
And do I really want to do that? This feels... No. I don't like that.
Sure.
Is Pooch, is he a beast? Can he do actions?
No, he can't do actions.
Okay. Who do you have left on your side?
I have
Pooch and your
Brawler.
level 2
Yep.
Brawler.
Brawler. Yep.
Pooch and Brawler.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna just. Of course, if I stay engaged with him, then next turn I'm gonna end up having to deal with him next turn. I don't like that. If I move back, your Brawler's gonna go after Summer. I don't know. Maybe. I guess we'll just see. I'm gonna jump back.
Okay. Jumping back behind.
Uh-huh. And then I don't think I'm gonna let you go anymore.
Okay.
Let me think here. Let's see how far I can get this gal here. 12-inch run. Where are all my girls at? Oh, I don't want to forget about her. Spring. Okay. I'm going to activate Spring. Do you have any cards to play?
Spring, is she the...
She's the one in the house right there next to you.
She the shooting one?
Yeah.
3d6. We'll put out ammo on her.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue her activation now. What she's going to do is she's going to come out of that house, out of that building, and she's going to run over here. She's going to run over to right here. She'll stop there. So what I'm doing there is that I want her now to be closer than Summer is to these two characters. So that's why she's sitting there. Next, I think I'm going to actually, you still have those two characters to activate. What are the chances I can hold on to being director after you activate those two characters? Let me see the character card for this fella here.
Agent Ward.
So he has shot this turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
But
he
he's,
is a marksman and he's a veteran, so
yep.
he's going to ignore that shooting penalty. 2d6 on dodge, 4d8 on shoot. Definitely a shooter type. All right, good guys. Sure would like to hold on to initiative through this, but I think it's really going to be really, really hard. Autumn. 4d8. Okay. I'm going to activate Autumn. She's going to run 12 inches. Get around to here. And then I still have two characters that have not activated. Summer has not activated, and Winter has not activated. You have two characters that have not activated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to go ahead and ask you to go. So I'm going to save my two characters. I have Summer and Winter that have not activated. Summer and Winter have not activated. So
Okay.
I'd like you to activate either Mr. Green or the Pooch. You guys remember that lovely show called Mr. Green and the Pooch? Oh, yeah. Mr. Green was a taxi driver, and he drove around the streets of San Francisco with his Pooch in the front seat with him, and all of the wild adventures that they would get into. Autumn. Oh, you remember that episode where they picked up that circus clown? Oh, that was hilarious. Probably one of my favorite episodes. Mr. Green and the Pooch. Autumn's given the Pooch a come hither stare. Hello, Pooch. Are you a good boy? Don't bite me. So I'm thinking if I can get, the...
Okay.
What's he going to do up there? Is he done?
I think he is done.
Okay. so he's kind of planning for what the politician is going to do. So we know that at the end of this turn, the politician is going to move 6 plus X. So you could pretty much figure on a 7 to 8 inch move, minimum of 7. So all right, let's see what the last guy can do. We're going to ask you to activate Pooch.
Pooch.
What is Pooch going to do?
What is Pooch going to do? That's the question.
I know. So I'm hoping that I get a good bounce on the dog catcher, Mickey McFly, when he does his move, running for dog catcher of Ward 5. I'm surprised. I honestly, and I don't want to get too political here. I don't want to do that, but I am surprised to see the Pooch defending the dog catcher. I think that's just unacceptable. What's the Pooch gonna do?
Well,
I don't think I have a card to play. Nah.
It's gonna be tough. Do I go for initiative or do I continue? That's the question.
No.
Right?
It's tough.
It is.
So we know that fella's gonna bounce down here.
Yeah.
We know he's gonna be 7 to 8 inches, all possibly 9.
Right.
And if he does that, he could be within striking range of Winter. He could be within striking range of Golgo.
Yeah.
So what he's thinking is, does he need to try to build a better barrier down there to... Because what I can't do, if he's down here, and let's say the Pooch is in contact with him, then I cannot actually attempt the plot point while he has a character in contact with it.
All right. Let's...
Thank you guys for joining today. Who the hell do we have out there? We have a Damian Larson. Throw a howdy in there if you're out there watching today with us. We're going to be playing games all weekend long, so we hope you guys will join us. Got a Damian Larson and a New Pond Skipper and a Sean Hudson and a Jeffrey Clark joining from the UK. This is a nice time for you to be able to join us, isn't there? Clyde Dashing, if that is your real name. Bri G, Ptolemachus up in Pennsylvania way, as they say in the old neighborhood. What are you going to do with that Pooch? He's activating the Pooch.
Yeah, I'm activating the Pooch, so I'm going to try and...
Yes. All right. So I will dodge. Pretty sure I'm going to dodge. Pretty sure. Can I let you roll and then decide? Yeah, I'll be dodging. So this is where it really comes down to it right here. Big reason I'm choosing to dodge here is because I want to try my darndest to try and hold on to my initiative. He's got a 6 and a 7. Let's see if I can dodge those. Dodged 1, took 1. So I'll have to roll a 1 dice health check. And failed it! She is down. Well, did my best. Did my best to hold on. I didn't think I was going to be able to stop both of those, but that's just the way it goes. All right, so I still have 2 characters that have not activated. That's going to make Dave the director.
You got him.
So the whole reason I didn't activate those last 2 characters were for this exact time of the day when I have to say, how in the world am I going to get initiative back from you? And I guess it'll have to be Winter. I'm going to activate Winter. Do you have anything to do?
No.
Okay, she's going to rush you.
She is rushing me.
She only has 4 die 8 to attack with.
Right. I'll play sidestep.
Okay. And you're dodging me?
Yep.
2 dodge?
4 dodge.
4 dodge?
Yep.
Good gosh. Who is this guy?
This is a level 2 ally. He's an animal.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
And
so 3 plus 1 gets you up to 4. Nice. All you gotta do is beat a 6 and a 4. You can do that. 6 and a 5 will beat it. Very good. Do you want to move away or are you going to stay?
Who else do you have left?
Miss Finesse.
Miss Finesse. I am going to I'm gonna move back.
Okay. Good move. I think that puts him in an even better position, possibly to defend. I want to see what kind of range we're sitting at here anyway for this guy. So a 6-inch, we'll put, so he's going to be past you.
Yeah.
So 7 inches is going to be down here. So that's his minimum move, unless we draw a 0. Unless there is a free pass
Possibility.
in there, so
Remember that,
could
Carol.
be drawn. Draw that
keep
0.
Your hand away from
draw
the
that
deck.
0. All right, boys and girls, this is going to get kind of tricky here. Summer. So she's going to activate. So there's 2 ways that I could try to get back being director, and that is to win a fight or to complete a plot point. So there's probably just enough of a gap here that she could try to squeeze past and maybe go try this plot point. She'd have to try the peril and then complete the plot point. So that could be pretty tricky there. But that would end the game. Like that would actually just like end it right there. I think what she's going to do, though, she's going to try the plot point that she's sitting on. So she's going to activate. She is not going to move. Yeah, she's going to move a little bit. She's going to move to this side of the plot point. No, it's dumb. She's going to stay where she's at. All right. So she's going to attempt the plot point. So here is her peril. 2 with finesse or cunning. She has 3 dice 6 in finesse, boys or girls. Let's see if she can do it. Summer is going to try to finesse it. She needs 2 successes. Boys and girls, if I haven't already, please take a moment right now and click the like button for us. That's a big deal. Big thank you to the folks that are getting on here and watching this impromptu game with us today. This is fun. Oh, I'm really having fun with this. I got to roll. Give me that. All right, so we got to have 2 successes under the cup, and we got 1. So she'll take 2 hits. She'll fail that as well, and she's down. So she is down. Now we're going to go to recovery checks. The dice just sometimes are not your friend. So I'm going to roll for her first. See if I can get her back up. Did not, and she just skates off. Boy, that's a series of bad rolls there that will jump up to bite me. And now for Autumn. Autumn also I lose. My gosh. Whew, not good. That puts me in a really, really bad position now. Really bad position. So that's going to the other thing that happens at the end of the turn is the fellow's going to move 6 plus X, and X this time is 1. So 7-inch move. Just the other side of Mr.
Right
Gray.
there, wasn't it?
Yep. All right, and that's it. So he's almost to hit the halfway point here. I've lost 2 characters that turn. Boy, that was rough. That was rough. So Autumn and Summer are both gone. Wow. Brutal. Okay. Okay. What do you think you're going... See, I don't know what he's going to do here. I don't know what he can't.
What can I do?
He cannot ask me to activate, boys and girls. He cannot do it. I have 2 characters, Galgo and Winter are both in range to do the major plot point. if he asks me to go first,
Yeah,
you know,
all over.
it's I would have to do that. Not that I would get it done, but you know, that's where they would probably go. What do you think, brother? What do you
Well,
think you're gonna
I'm
do?
I'm going, but
Okay.
who's gonna go first? I think. Let's see. Um,
So you have to just move somebody into contact with it,
yeah.
and that will stop me from being able to do it.
Right. So we're gonna move Ward up here,
Jump to the front side. Yep, that's a good move. Okay.
and then he is gonna take a shot
All right.
at her.
Well, my poor assassins are having a bad day, that's for sure. So she will. Oh, we didn't draw cards, did we?
No, we didn't.
Dave, you're a director. You drew a bad news. I drew a trip up. Where were you? Where were you when you started moving?
Like right here.
Okay, we'll say that's within three. So no.
Yeah, no,
worries.
he was right here. So if you wanted to play that trip up, I probably couldn't get over to that other side.
Not a big deal.
Okay.
You'd still get in contact, so that's not a big deal.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right, shooting.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, short range.
Blam, 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 blam. 3 5s and an 8. Not going to dodge all that. Going to dodge 2, take
I'm gonna
2,
play bad
play
news.
3. She's down. Blip.
I think I have one of my black ones.
Oh, I was trying to steal it. That's
He
what
was, that
assassins
was the
are like.
lucky. That was the lucky one,
I
guys.
know it. I know
He was
it.
trying to get from me.
All right, brother.
All right.
Hmm? Hey, wondering, horror seems like an incredibly strong ability for being a level 1. Am I missing something? Yeah. Um, you're missing the fact that not all horror effects are bad. So there are plenty of horror effects that are actually beneficial to you. So just, yeah, it's just not that big a deal. And especially if that's the only ability that you have for a level 1 character, that means they're quite likely to just be even more likely to go away very, very quickly. Yeah. Level 1 horror creatures really, you have to remember that it's also only going to affect other level 1 creatures. Remember, horror is only affects creatures of the same level or lower. So if you put a level 1 creature out there with horror, the only thing it's going to affect is other level 1s. Yeah, not a big deal. Same thing if you put it on a level 2. So if you put it on a level 2 creature, it's really not that big a deal because all they're going to do is affect other level 2 and level 1 creatures. So, yeah, not really that big a deal. And then also just the fact that there are plenty of horror effects that really aren't that bad.
Okay.
Good question, brother. Good question. What else you want to do?
I think I'm gonna ask you to go.
Okay. So now I can't get my plot point, and my poor ladies are dropping like flies. Pretty much done here. Was in a pretty good spot, and now it's all gone bad here. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and activate. I'm gonna activate spring. What do you got for me?
I don't have anything.
Okay. She's going to move into contact with this plot point. I think. Oh, dang it. She's going to move into that plot point, and she's going to attempt it. Here's the peril. 2 with finesse. I can't do it. I'll have to try to dodge it. My dodge is 3 die 8.
Ooh. Dodger.
Oh. Did not. Oh. Okay. I failed it. I should have been rolling d6s. I'm not going to re-roll that, because if you fail on d8s, then you shouldn't get to re-roll. Oh, she's down. Wow. Gonna get tabled here. You want me to go ahead and activate Golgo?
I don't even know if I want you to try and get the plot point or not at this point.
Okay.
I think I'm going to let me think about it. She's right. She's on top of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would have to go around to get to Golgo.
Well, a down character doesn't stop you. I mean,
Right.
you can basically stop on top of her if you want.
Okay.
You have to move if she recovers.
Okay.
Who are you activating?
I think I'm going to activate Agent Erskine.
Okay. That's your leader, right?
That's my leader.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
I think he's going to move in to get into contact with
Okay.
Golgo.
All right. What are you throwing?
I'm throwing 3d10 and brawl.
Okay. I'll brawl back with 3 die 10.
Okay.
Go ahead. You're the active character. Double 10s. 9 and 10. How you want to play it?
We'll go. I'll block one, and we'll both take one.
We'll both take one.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll my. I'm going to stumble you.
Okay.
Knock you back X plus.
Okay.
I'm okay. And you're okay.
Yep.
You're going to go back 3 inches on this side of me.
3 that way? Into the truck?
Yeah, over here by the driver's seat.
Okay. Well, that's a good spot for him. All right. We're going to go ahead and send in Jaeger.
Nope.
Nope.
Trip up.
Trip up. Okay, 3 inches. All right. That's it then.
All right. So I guess I'm going to activate Golgo. I think I keep forgetting about that little guy in blue over there. I don't think I activated him last turn.
See, I still have him too.
Really?
Yeah. He hasn't gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So.
Oh.
I don't think I can take on Golgo though.
Oh.
Do I want to move him out? Probably should before you go. I'm still director, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see the measuring card there. Let's just check something. 6, 7. So he's gonna have to go up here. And now you have
Okay. So, interesting. All right. Gosh. So he's going to move X plus 6. So you are sitting. So he's going to move a minimum of 7. So you're sitting, your front of your base is right at 7.
Yeah.
Scooted you. I'm going to put you back where you were. 7. So the front of your base is at 7. So if he moves 7, he'll be in contact with you.
Okay.
I'm going to move Little Boy Blue. I'm going to activate Little Boy Blue. Do you have anything you want to do?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, he's going to move to the back of the... You don't even have a... Yeah, he's going to move to the back of the sedan here. And he's going to shoot at you.
Okay. I will...
I got 2 die 6 coming at you.
Dodge.
Yeah. Nothing. Would you like to move an inch? Are you happy where you're at?
No, because if he moves, he's going to move 7. If I move another inch, I'll still be in contact, right? Is that right? Is that how you measured that?
Yeah. The front of your base.
Yeah. So that would be 7. So if I moved another inch,
yeah,
I'd
like
still be
here.
in contact.
Yeah. Yeah. So 7 or 8. I think if he goes 9,
He'll go past.
He'll go past you.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 will be past you. 8 is like right here.
Okay.
And that would be the front of his base. So he would be in contact with you on an 8 or a 9. Okay. I mean, sorry, 7 or 8. Okay.
All right.
Golgo's going to activate.
I don't have anything.
Okay. She's going to move 6 around you. I'm going to have to run. I'm going to move 10 down here. And I'll try to shoot your guy.
Okay.
I ran, so it's going to cancel out my short range bonus. I'll have 3 die 10 at you.
Can't
5 and a 6.
10.
Sorry, 5 and a 10.
5.
Okay, block the 5. Take 1. Okay, and he passes it. Good. All right. And the end of my activation.
Just gonna fade.
I don't know. I was trying to decide if I wanted to or not. Yeah, I guess I will. I guess I'll fade. I'm going to go into hiding.
Okay.
So that'll put her... I don't know if she'll remain in hiding for very long, but we'll see.
It's probably
for what it's worth.
Good choice, though.
Okay. That'll end the turn. We do have some recovery checks. I have 2 gals down. This is for winter. She's up. This is for spring. She's up. Winter back up. Spring back up.
Oops.
And what else was I going to do? Oh, move the fella. X is 1, so it's a 7-inch move. So he's going to be on your green fella's short side. So we'll just put him right up against him. Like so.
That's it.
And then pull a bullet and draw cards. You are still director. You got yourself an uncanny. I got a misfortune. All right, brother.
Oh, goodness. I think I'm gonna have to go first.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah. If he lets me go, then I would try to do something.
Right.
And he doesn't want to take that risk. So whoever activates is probably going to have to roll a check to spot Galgo, or gets to roll a check to spot Galgo.
Let's start with Agent Ward.
All right, roll his cunning.
His cunning is not very cunning, if I remember correctly. 2d6. Can I even do it on 2d6?
Sure. Double successes. She remains hidden. Okay. So now normally it would be worth mentioning there that the person that's hiding normally has to roll more successes. Galgo is covert, so that means whoever is trying to spot her has to roll more successes. And since we both rolled 2, he did not spot her. That's but in normal circumstances, it is it's the character that's hiding that has to try to avoid being detected.
I don't see her, right?
So yep, you don't see
move
her.
Across there? Or,
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she can't interfere with your movement.
Okay, so she's going to move up here 6 into contact with him.
Okay.
And then I believe Newsboy.
Dave, which minis are your agents? Yeah, those are cobblestone castings.
Yeah.
These are all David Lowe's figures that he brought from Albuquerque. But
yeah, the agents are all cobblestone with the exception of this guy. I think that's a Frostgrave miniature. Had spikes on him, but I filed him off so he would have a ballistics vest. And I converted this guy and that guy over there and that guy. Gave him
added
Pulp
a
Alley,
few little things.
Pulp Alley weapons.
Yep, he used our weapons sprue to give him some weapons. In this hand, this guy's got a knife in this hand. That doesn't normally have that either.
No.
And then that guy there with his 45. I think this guy didn't come with anything in his hands, if I remember right. Because I think I got that guy too. Yeah, he's just walking down the street. Yeah,
he's just walking down the street.
Yeah. He's out of the Honest Citizens pack.
So, all right.
Okay, are you stopping there?
Yeah, so he's going to move and he's going to...
Oh, shoot at Boy Blue.
Yeah, I think he's going to shoot at the boy.
Okay. That's kind of dirty. That's dirty. That's dirty. All right, I think I'll...
2, 3, 4,
well...
5.
I'll see you're shooting and I'll shoot back.
Okay.
I'll give you a couple dice right back at you. Okay. 2 4s, 8, and a 6.
2 4s, 8, and a 6.
Double 5s. How you gonna play it?
I'll block 2 and give
Take
you
2.
Yep.
Save.
Oh, look at him.
Little Boy Blue. Okay, Ward has done his business.
Yep. Oh, this thing that popped up.
No, I don't know. Kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know. Let me see the chat, huh?
It's the Russians again.
Yeah, where should I? Oh, you have to scroll down here. That's kind of goofy. Oh, wait, what's this do?
Oh, there we go.
Kind of gets rid of some of it.
Yeah. Who's
all right. Well,
Damian Larson's watching at work. That's the way to do it.
That's the way you do it, right there.
All right. I'm gonna activate J. Edgar.
Okay. I don't think I got anything for him.
Okay. So he's gonna move to here. Into there.
Moving into contact?
Yeah.
Or
yep.
He's not speedy, is he?
No, he's just gonna move 12.
Okay.
gonna look back and see what's going on.
All right.
So that is, I have one guy left.
Okay.
So I'll activate Erskine. Now, does J. Edgar try and spot when he moves?
Oh, yes, yes.
I don't know if he can, but...
Yeah, no, he can. If it is, whatever his cunning is.
Yeah, no, his cunning's only 2d6. So
okay.
We'll see what he rolls.
He can spot him.
5. 1 success.
So as long as I roll 1, then he will not spot it. All right.
All right, so then we're going to activate Erskine, I guess.
Okay.
And so is he close enough to, when he activates, spot?
Yes, he'll roll a spotting check immediately. So roll his cunning.
Cunning is 3d10. All right, come on. 3 successes. Nope,
okay, you got 2. And I got 2. So she will remain hidden.
All right, so he will...
Hello, guys. Thank you for watching, wherever you're working at.
It's going to be bad here. I was hoping I could...
Let me see what your range is. So you're short of him by an inch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm going to move past him, though.
Okay.
6 to there. 12 to there. Move there.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to shoot at anybody. I'd have to shoot at him.
Blue, yeah.
I don't think he's going to shoot, Dave. I think he's just going to sit there.
Okay.
So that leaves me with one guy left.
Oh, Mr. Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's going to 6, 7. He's going to move up here.
Okay. So that's where the guy's going to end up, huh?
Hope so.
Let's double check your distance there.
Should, if he goes 7 or 8, that's what I was...
7. If he goes 7, you're going to be off of him by a half inch.
Okay,
You want me to move you back?
Yeah, move him back a little bit. Yep, there you go.
So right there. If he moves 7, you got him. If he moves 8, you got him. If he moves 9, you don't have him.
Okay.
All right. Gosh, this is horrific. All right. I'm going to activate. I'm going to activate Spring.
Okay, I don't have anything.
Okay. Spring is way over there talking to the photographer. She's got to tip that plot point.
Looks like she's posing to me.
She is a dancer.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
Here is her peril. 1 with cunning or might. She only has 1 dice in both of those. Passed it. I'm going to play Just Reward and also become director.
Nice.
All right. plot point. We already know that she needs to roll 1 success with finesse, because that's what's laying out there. And she does that as well. So that's completed. So now, the major plot point will not move 6 plus X. It will only move X. It will only move X. Do you see what happened there, Dave? Mm-hmm. Is it hitting you now?
Oh, I did, yeah.
All right, we're going to take this off. Dave, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I'm still in it. I still have a slim window of opportunity here. I guess we ought to draw a reward card, huh?
Yep.
I wonder if there's any reward cards around here.
I'm sure there's some laying around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. So Spring gets a reward. You can draw it for me. Okay. She has +1 might, so fairly irrelevant at this point in the game. Whew. Her chances of, that was some luck on my part, I think, there, being able to get that plot point completed. One, I was just hoping that I could get past the peril, you know, because I had that silly just reward in my hand, so that let me get director, even if I didn't pass so that was a pretty risky move. But I was also looking at the situation and saying, if I don't have a whole lot more I can do. So I still have Winter and Golgo that have not moved. So I don't know exactly. I definitely don't want to take a chance on losing initiative. So I don't think Winter has much that she can do. It's all going to come down to Golgo completing the plot point. It's going to be right here. Mm-hmm. So Golgo's going to active. I ought to do something with Winter. What the heck is Winter going to do? I don't really have a whole lot to do with Winter. No reason to just leave her floating out there, though. I'm going to move her back this way in case something horrible goes wrong. And then she'll just do nothing else there. Little Boy Blue will come out here as well, and he'll basically do nothing as well. Scooch Winter back just a little bit. All right, Golgo activates, and she's going to shift around in hiding, and she's going to come around over here. And as long as I don't move over 3 inches, I can actually just stay in hiding. So I'm going to call that a 3-inch move and not have to discard another card. So she'll remain in hiding, and that will end the turn. So at the end of the turn, we don't have any recovery checks to roll for, so yeah, draw a 0 here. If you draw the 0, a 1. So he's just going to move right past Ward an inch, and he'll be right there. Woo, boys and girls. Boys and girls. Golgo has control of the initiative. You know what? She's not great at doing actions, though, but she can use her... if she can get past the peril, we'll just have to see. Here we go. Did we pull a bullet?
Pull a bullet.
Okay, we're starting the next turn. I'm the director now. I drew buy some time. That's interesting. Dave drew. What'd you get, Dave?
Bad luck.
Okay. All right. Whew. Well, it all comes down to this, doesn't it? It all comes down to this right now. If Golgo can get it or not. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to activate Golgo.
I'll just play bad luck.
Misfortune. Go ahead and give that up. All right, so I'm going to move into contact with him.
Mm-hmm.
I will come out of hiding because of performing an action does take you out of hiding. So here is her peril. Her peril is 2 with finesse or cunning. So she's got 3 die 10 in finesse. So I got to get 2 of these.
2.
Got it.
Got it.
So she got past that. I'm going to go ahead and play my buy some time and draw 2 cards. Lucky break. Out of ammo. Okay. And then it's the plot point. So here's the plot point for her. It is 3 successes. Oh my gosh, boys and girls. Can you believe the 3s are coming up right when I don't want them? I would have been better off not drawing those 2 extra cards because they'd have both been
right.
ones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So now I got to roll 3 successes to grab this guy. And I did not. I only got 1. Well, that was my chance. That was basically my one chance at it. So I'll put 1 pip on there to show that I got 1 success on it. So, Dave, I think you're going to get away with this one.
I don't know.
All right. That was my 1 shot. And was not a... Man, pulling that 3 successes right there when I didn't want it. That was just brutal. That was just about as brutal as you could possibly be. So I have to decide if I want to go into hiding now. And I don't. So I'll just stand there and take it.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right.
I'm going to ask you to... what kind of a brawler is this guy?
He's normal, 3 dice brawler.
Okay.
3d10.
That's your leader, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, now I really am screwed. I don't think there's any way I can stop him now. Okay. Little Boy Blue is going to move into contact with the plot point. No. Winter is going to move into contact with the plot point.
Okay.
I'll try the plot point. There's her peril. 2 with Might or Finesse. Can't do either one. She only has 1 dice in both of them, so she will try to dodge it with 3 die 6. Dodged it. I'll take my inch away. Okay, Little Boy Blue will move into contact with him and try the plot point. 2, can't do it. He'll try to dodge. Fails, takes 2. Down. All right, Dave, I've activated all my characters.
Oh, no, you still got...
Spring!
Spring.
Okay. All right. I'll leave her. Go ahead and activate.
Okay. Let's see
so he's gonna move at the end of this turn 7 plus. Well, so that'll put you.
But you got a plot point, so he's only moving.
No.
Just for one turn.
For one turn.
Okay.
So now he won't move. He'll move the full 6 plus.
6 plus.
6 plus X. So he'll move 7. So he'll end up. You're right now at 6, basically, to the center of your hat. So you want to be at 8, I think.
Yeah.
So you just want to move a couple inches. I'm not telling you what.
Yeah,
to
no.
Do. You
we want to. You're right.
So
we want to move him a couple. So if he's at 6, he'll move 7. So we want to be right there.
Yeah.
6, 7. You got the long
see
one.
Where you're at. You want to kind of be between that 7 and 8.
Right.
So if he moves 8, he's right on top of you. If he moves 7, you're short.
Okay,
you're too far.
Yeah, move him up.
So you want to be on 7. So if you move 7, you're in contact on this side. There you go.
There we go.
Too far. Because he moved 8. Now you're not going to get him.
Okay.
The front of his base is here, so you want to be in between the 7 and 8.
Right.
Yeah, there. Okay.
All right.
7 or 8, and you got him. 9, too far. Okay.
Right.
I'm going to ask you to activate again.
So you still got her left, right? So
yep.
We'll move.
Who is that guy?
That is Ward. So I'm going to activate him.
No, he's shooter boy, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay, out of ammo.
So he will, in that case, he'll move back here. Just in case.
9. If he goes 9, then you'll still have him. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. All right.
I'll ask you to activate.
Go. You still have director, right?
Mm-hmm. Two turns left, boys and girls. 2 turns left.
Okay, Ward's going to move back here. He's going to shoot.
Okay.
Roll dice. Okay. I'm going to dodging?
Yeah, I'm dodging. Okay.
Yep.
6, 5, 4. Dodge 1. Take 2.
Oh.
Saves that one.
She likes it.
Stays on her feet.
Gonna move.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna take an inch. Take that inch. Move an inch this way. I have to move away from you.
Yeah.
I can't move towards you.
All right. Go again?
Yeah. Okay. So she's been in a fight. She's only been in one fight. So she could fight back with 3 die 8. Dodge with 3 die 6. I'll fight you.
Okay.
3 die 8.
All right.
7 8.
Yep.
A 5.
5.
Block 1. Make me take 1.
Yep. Let's do that.
That'll make you director. And she's down. Okay.
All right. That's everybody, I think, for me.
All right. So all I have is
Spring.
Spring. Okay. She's going to run over this? Car?
Uh-oh. It's going to cost the nun. No?
Okay. She's going to move across the road to the nun. From there, she will shoot at the pooch.
Oh, no. Poor J. Edgar. He didn't do anything. I'll dodge.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
I got 3 dice coming at you. Okay. 6 and a 4.
6 and a 4.
Dodged it. Okay.
Do I want to move? I think it moved me an inch on the other side.
Back this way.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's everybody.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
So recovery checks. Let's see if Winter gets up. Does not. Man, my dancers are just falling like flies. They are only level 2, you know, so you shouldn't expect allies that are taking beatings, regular beatings, to stay in there. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. At the end of the turn, what turn is this?
This is no, we didn't pull one, so we're on turn 6.
Can't be. I'd make it the last turn.
Did you pull one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on turn. Yeah.
This is turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn 5. We're on.
This is turn 5.
Yeah.
Okay. End of the turn, it moves. That's all that's left. Is it moving? +2, so that's 8 inches.
8 inches.
See where it puts him. 8 inches is right here. Okay.
All right.
All right, sir.
Cards.
Cards. My card. Your card. Your card is an unseen peril. Mine is a sucker punch. Okay. All right, sir. Dave, this is the last turn of the scenario.
Well, I'm going to have you go, I think. Oh, you know what? You didn't roll. Did we roll for Blue Boy?
Blue Boy.
There.
See if he gets up. Does not as well. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead and go, I think.
All right. I'll activate Spring.
Okay.
Play anything?
Unseen Peril.
Okay. Let's see what it is. 1 with Cunning. She only has 1 dice in Cunning. Fails it. And she's down. Okay. So even there, that was fairly significant because if I'm not saying it would have been an easy thing, but if she could have gone over there and hit that nun and taken out that plot point, it means that the fella would have only have moved X inches at the end of this turn, which would not have been enough to get him off the board. So even on that last turn here, I still had a chance. I'd say it was a long shot, but Dave has had these cards every time he needs them in his hand, ready to whammy me. So, what was this out here for? That was the major plot point.
Yeah, that was a major plot point.
All right, you going to ask me to go again?
Yep.
All right. So there's no way that I could even reach the major plot point this turn. And I'm not within 6 inches of that plot point to do it. So that's basically game. Because there's no way that I can stop the plot point from moving off the table. All my characters are now gone. If I could have done one more plot point, it would have stopped him from being able to move off the table. But well played. So there's no reason to continue at this point, because there's no way I could stop him. He'll move a minimum of 6 to get off the table. And it's kind of interesting, but playing the buy some time to draw 2 cards really screwed me, because both of those cards that I drew for the major, when I rolled to do the major plot point, were only ones that I would have needed to roll a 1 if I had not drawn those 2 cards off of there. That 3 wouldn't have been on top of the deck. So very cool. Yeah. Neat game all the way through that. Yeah. It was a real cool struggle all the way through it. Even on the last turn, I think there was a couple turns there where I felt like I was in a fairly comfortable position, and then just the dice just turned against me there and couldn't get anything to work for me. And then on that last turn, I think I still even had a chance, but I think that unseen peril whammy. The chances of Spring actually doing a plot point is really, really slim. You know, face the fact that she couldn't even get past the peril when she started was enough to show you that her chances of actually completing a plot point. But if she could have got over there and done it, then that would have actually won the game for the assassins.
That's a fun scenario.
Yeah, it's enjoyable.
Yeah,
it's a cool one. All right, so I guess we're going to probably end this one here. We're going to do games like this all weekend long. So we don't know when the next one will be. We're going to end this stream. Guys, if you haven't already taken a chance, be sure it worked out great for the doctorless. So for the other guy. It's been fun to listen. Very cool. I'm glad you were listening too. I'm about to start work on my new gang. Dr. Raptor. Okay. Very cool. A school. I'm also at work. He goes against my natural to try to draw as many cards as possible. Yeah, in that case, you know, it messed me up by getting that 3 into position, because that would have shut it down. It would have been the end of game right there. All right, that is it for today, or at least for this game. We're going to go ahead and end the stream, and then we will get another one set up, probably, and have another one ready to go pretty soon. It'll take me a while to shut this down. If you see, be sure you are subscribed. Be sure you have that bell clicked so you get a notification, because chances are there will be another one coming up sometime later today. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for playing along. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.